But what do you think the most profound instruction it was that Jesus gave to his followers? Here's what I think it was. He said, "Come, follow me." It's not an invitation to believe in Jesus. Jesus said, even Satan believes. It's an invitation to experience and embrace Jesus' life and Jesus' lifestyle. So the question then becomes, how do we do that? How do we follow Jesus? Obviously, Jesus isn't physically present, and so what would it look like for us to follow Jesus? And I want to talk about 4 categories of things that Jesus had in his life that if we incorporate into our lives, it will help us overcome our hurry addiction. The first one is solitude and silence. That's one. Solitude and silence. What this is, it's time alone without distraction. Why is this important? I think it's important because it is time alone with God to listen. Throughout the Gospels, you see Jesus in times of greatest stress, of greatest challenge, going off in solitude and silence. If Jesus needed to do this, how much more do you think we need to do this? The second one, then, is Sabbath. Sabbath. The word Sabbath literally means to cease, to rest, to celebrate. A day of stopping work. A day of rest. A day to celebrate God. It's so important that God actually commands us to do it. Remember the Sabbath, he says. Don't forget this. Make it holy. Holy means separate, apart. So what are a couple of things that you could stop doing on a Sabbath day to open up better rest and God focus? The third category is simplicity. Simplicity. And this is about decluttering your life in order to reduce stress and to make room for greater things, for more important things like generosity. Less stuff for more time, less stress, greater generosity. Jesus was a tradesman before he started his earthly ministry, which meant he made a living wage for himself. And when he started his ministry, he had wealthy people, particularly wealthy women, who contributed to his ministry. He needed a treasurer. It was Judas, but he needed a treasurer. So it wasn't that Jesus lived a life of poverty. It's that Jesus didn't have a lot of stuff that allowed him great freedom to do all of the things that he did. Here's the last one. Slowing. This is just about creating margins in your life. Creating margins in your life. Saying no, or maybe not now, to certain activities so that you are not so busy that you don't have any time in your life for anything else. Solitude and silence, Sabbath, simplicity, slowing. All practices of Jesus, all designed to help us become more healthy. And when we're more healthy, physically and spiritually, relationally and mentally, we're more productive, not less productive.